have my favorite ever nail design. It's super clean, it's super minimalistic, it's super feminine, and most importantly, it goes with every single outfit. The biggest problem about this design that it's really hard to make it look perfect. You need an airbrush for this situation, and not every salon has airbrush, not every nail technician knows how to use airbrush, and of course it's extremely hard to do this at home by yourself. You need all this equipment, and I wouldn't even mention how messy it is to use this airbrush. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I found the easiest ever technique, and it's all because of your comments under the last nail video. I have to give you credit for this video, and let me show you how I did it. I'm gonna start with removing old nail gels that we did in the last video. To be honest, I'm in shock how well it was holding. If you did not see my last nail video, I did nails with $1 nail polish without professional tools, without good nail plate preparation, and I'm surprised how good this $1 nail gel is. It's been around 3.5 weeks and everything holding perfectly except one thumb. Here gel detached a little bit, but it's just tiny bit. Usually I use much more expensive gels and I get much more cheap in after 3-4 weeks, so today I want to use these gels again to see if it was just luck or is it actually that good. Sometimes it makes no sense, but it's kind of way more comfortable for me to remove nail polish with this like file than with this machine. It's mostly because of my drill bits. I still use the ones that came with the machine as a set, and for comfortable and fast nail gel removal, it's better to use ceramic bits or corn-shaped metal bits. They are much stronger and do the job faster. The ones that I have much more softer and work better for polishing than removing. I already found some good ones on Amazon, so hopefully by the next video I will order them, and also some new tools. If you notice I'm missing something important, let me know in the comments. I wanted to do trendy hairstyle for this video, but these front pieces annoy me so much. This is insane. I have to remake it. Okay, manicure. I was very disciplined with the nail oil every night, so I literally had no cuticle, no pterygium, and I did not need to do anything with this part of my nails, so I went straight to my basic nail straightening routine. Base, acrylic powder, removing the excess and curing everything in UV lamp. I did 2 layers and I regretted it. After you will see why in a little bit when I will show the technique. But next time I will do this nail design, I will definitely skip this part and will go straight to applying the color gel. For the color, I also chose $1 nail gel, pretty similar to the one I used in last time. A lot of people use nude full coverage shades for the French ombre base, but I like more transparent ones. It looks way more natural and more shiny. I tried to apply it in 2 layers, but it was too dark and I already knew it would annoy me, so I stopped at 1 layer and covered everything with matte top coat. It's really important to use a matte one because we are going to try eyeshadow gradient technique. Now it's time for eyeshadows. I have a whole palette of different colors that I barely use on my eyes. I was avoiding this technique before because I thought that I wouldn't be able to do this normally, but you kind of convinced me, so I'm gonna try to apply white color. The problem is the white is the least pigmented color and I don't know how it's gonna work, but let's see. It looks so good. Oh my god, it looks so good. Barely did anything, I just started touching and it's already so beautiful. Is this the best technique ever? And it looks so natural still. I'm trying to think if I should make another layer or I should just leave it like this. Well, my excitement did not last long. As soon as I cover it with top, it just looks completely different. Oh, I don't know, let's try to cure it, maybe it will fix the situation. I was so hoping for this technique. Next 30 minutes I was trying different combinations, applying more powder, trying different matte top coats, but every time I was applying top coat, eyeshadows would disappear and it would look just like my natural nails. I even tried applying eyeshadows with wet brush, but it was super hard to blend the edges and looked super messy. Okay, new plan. I think I'm gonna apply the layer, then apply another top layer and then another layer of shadows on top. Maybe it will be more pigmented. And that was exactly what I needed to do. I did multiple layers. Every other layer was adding more white color to the nail and it finally looked exactly how I wanted it to look. But it was not only adding the white color, it was also adding thickness, and I started regretting applying 2 coats of acrylic powder at the beginning. I just realized I completely forgot to shape my nails. I was so focused with this technique. I'm gonna shape all the nails right now and I will finish the rest of the hand with this technique. So here's the final plan on how I achieved this French ombre look. 1 layer of base color gel, then 3 rounds of matte top, cured in UV lamp and covered with eyeshadows. And at the end I covered everything with normal shiny top. I did not remember how many layers I did on the first finger when I was testing it, but it definitely looked different, so I had to do it again so it would match other fingers. I could keep going and apply even more layers for brighter color, but I did not want to make my nails even thicker. It was already a little too much. Maybe I should try more pigmented shadows next time to see how it will work, but even like this, I'm super impressed with the results. I am in love with the result. It looks exactly like airbrushed, and I have one question for myself. Why the hell I did not try this technique before? Because this is really my favorite ever nail style. It feels so good. I can do this by myself at home without like worrying about crazy techniques. This is how my nails look after almost a month. I'm crazy impressed with the results and seriously thinking about buying a lot more colors of this $1 gel. And maybe we can even make a whole series of $1 manicure with different designs. Let me know what you think about how easy it was, and I will see you in the next video. Love yourself. Bye. Like, he just can't not be in the manicure video. Like, he just can't. Like, where is manicure? There's Federico.